Hi there, my name's Hillary Walsh. I'm an immigration lawyer. My law firm is New Frontier Immigration Law, and we're based out of Phoenix, Arizona, and we help immigrants and their families all across the United States. We're going to start doing a weekly Monday night live answer your burning immigration questions so that it provides you with a little bit more information about what might be going on in your situation or someone who you might know. Today's question was about FOIA requests and FBI fingerprint checks. Do we need to get them? Why? Do they cost money? How long does it take? Are they reliable? Should everyone get one, whether or not they are a citizen, a lawful permanent resident, or someone who's in the United States without permission? So let's turn to those things kind of in turn. First, what is a FOIA request? FOIA is an acronym for Freedom of Information Act, and you have the right to know what the U.S. government, within reason, knows about you. When I say within reason, we can't find out what, if you were in removal proceedings, for example, we're not going to be able to get attorney privileged information where the attorneys in the government were working on your case and we get to see their internal notes. We're not going to get to see that kind of information. But to some extent, we can get things that are really close to that. So you can do a Freedom of Information Act request to different U.S. agencies. So if you want to know, what does the U.S. government know about my entries and exits? So me, Hillary Walsh, I can fill out a FOIA request and ask the U.S. government to the Customs and Border Patrol to tell me, please let me know what information you have about my entries and exits from the United States. They will then give you that response. Sometimes it takes upwards of 3, even 6 months to get a response back. The more robust your file is, the longer it's going to take. The same is true is if you've been removed a long time ago and you're back in the United States, and perhaps you want to see if you can reopen your case, which is something I routinely help people with. It's an incredible way for you to kind of reach into the past, particularly if your attorney didn't do a very good job or was just uneducated about all the options. Or what is even more common, which is if the case law has changed and now it's favorable for you and you want to reopen your case based on that, then we do a FOIA request to get your old file, which will allow you to look at what the U.S. government, all your old orders of removal, however many you have or don't have, all the exhibits that were presented in your case and the immigration judge's decision or decisions, and that will allow me or your other immigration attorney to assess whether a motion to reopen your case and possibly completely change the game of your immigration situation is a possibility. Something else that we also do is we recommend people get their FBI fingerprints run. So you get your background check from the FBI and see what the FBI has on you. It's not common, but it's not unheard of for the FBI and for the Customs and Border Protection to have incorrect records about you. It's because sometimes records get mixed up. Fingerprints don't always, they match. But that's why fingerprint, when you see like crime mysteries and things like that, and there are fingerprints on the scene, not every fingerprint is such a clear print that it's going to properly identify the owner of that print. And the same is true for FBI. So I've had clients who they have multiple charges on their FBI report when in fact they've never been arrested, much less charged with anything. So we get those things corrected before it comes to an awkward and uncomfortable and difficult situation of trying to get that corrected with USCIS, say if you're petitioning for a spouse or something like that who's wanting to get their green card. We do all of these things because it's really important for your immigration attorney to be very thorough in processing your case. None of these things, the FOIA request particularly, I think everyone should do it just like you do a background check, for a babysitter, watching your children, or doing your own credit report, running that periodically. If you are an immigrant in this country, I think it's very important for you to do a FOIA request. It's also important for you to do, before you petition and as you do that process, for you to do your FBI background check. The FBI background check is going to run you about $100, okay? So those aren't free, like the FOIA request is generally free. It might cost you $25 max, but otherwise it is a free service that the U.S. government ensures by statute that you are provided with. So I hope that gives you a good answer to the person who asked the question about FOIA requests, Freedom of Information Act. If you need any help and you want to work with a really thorough immigration attorney, we're located here in Phoenix, Arizona, and we can help you wherever you are in the U.S. or all across the world. We have clients ranging from Australia to South Africa to England. We have some clients in Morocco. We have a client, I'm trying to go through Europe right now. You can see how bad my geography is because I'm American educated. We also have clients in Uganda, in many other African countries, and then we can go the other direction. We can go even farther over, where I have lots of clients in India, have clients in South Korea, which is near and dear to me, having lived there for many years, and all around the globe. If you need help, give us a call. We look forward to helping you. It's all we do, and it's because we love it.